company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, Orange Walk police follow leads on white pickup truck that knocked down elderly man on Boundary Road. Former Minister Montera to be tried in High Court. Belize Bank issues 497th house. The most recent was handed over to a lucky recipient from Orange Walk. And we take you to Corozal, where BSI ASR continues to empower women through its Women Farmers Field School program. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Thursday, November 9th, 2023.
Movies are dreams. That you never forget.
The lights change how everything looks. It's hard to find our house.
Ours is the dark house with no lights.
In this family, it's the scientists versus the artists.
What kind of movie are we gonna make?
You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart.
I don't know what to do anymore.
You do what your heart says you have to. What was your favorite part?
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface.
This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit.
Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest meg I've ever seen.
Biggest meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody make it to the station! You can make it! Keep going!
3 massive megs and who knows what else have escaped the breach.
I just hope it goes better than last time.
What happened last time?
You don't want to know.
Go!
We've never seen this before. They hunted in packs.
We can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking...
With Express Plus, you can stream on the go or stream at home. Stream the latest movies, telenovelas, series, anime, or music videos from your favorite local artists. Sign up now with Centaur's Express Plus.
Good evening with your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. Tonight, police are one step closer of finding out who was the person driving this vehicle on the night of Friday, November 3rd, and knocking down Rigoberto Escalante and left him on the cold pavement for dead. The hit-and-run accident occurred at around 9 a.m. on the Palmar Boundary Road near the corner of Liberty Avenue. Video footage shows when a white pickup knocks down Escalante as he rode his bicycle on the Boundary Road. Instead of stopping to render aid, the driver of the vehicle decides to speed off. When police visited the scene, they found Escalante suffering from injuries to the face. He was taken to the Northern Regional, where he was listed under stable condition. Today, the second cohort of women cane farmers from the north engaged in a farmer field school session organized by BSI ASR. Today's session saw the participation of women farmers from both the Orange Walk and Corozal districts, as well as agriculture students from the Belize High School of Agriculture. Today's session focused on sugarcane planting, from prepping the fields to ensuring a more successful crop.
So today we had our Women Farmer Field School Module 2, which is the planting module. And this set of ladies, women cane farmers, this is the second cohort of its kind. And this program really is designed specifically for women cane farmers. We have more than 2,000 women in the sugarcane industry. Sometimes we don't see them, but they are there. And we really want to design this program so that they are able, at the right times when they are able to come out. Today was a very interesting one because aside from just the planting, we added another aspect of planting, what happens during that planting period, the right amount of seed is required. That was specifically one of the things that we emphasize. So in this field, we're planting about 4 tons of seed, cane seed per acre. And that is important for the population to be there. If you don't plant with the right amount of seed, you don't have a good field establishment, the population is low, you start to get weeds where you don't want weeds. and pest as well. So you want to make sure that you have the right amount of seed for the productivity. The right variety as well. We're planting 2 different varieties in this field as seed plots for trial. And we're also trialing some products from UPL, and the technical person was here to explain to the ladies. These are products that are climate resilient for sugarcane planting, to ensure that you have a good germination, to ensure that there is some water retention there. As we know, we've had challenges with too much rain or too little rain. And so some of these products will be essential for that climate adaptation in agriculture.
Now, while the sugar farming is thought to be male-dominated, the reality is that over 40% of farmers in the sugar industry in the North are women. This represents over 2,000 women who are part of the industry.
We really want to target all 2,000 women. That's our mission. We can't do it all at once because a farmer field school is designed to be small. We want to give them that attention, and we want them to really be engaged, not just the theory, but also the practical. So the women, we have a chat group, and we oftentimes give them information and some of the activities that we're doing. So it's not just the actual field school that keeps them engaged, it's the entire program. And I think that is what keeps them coming back, because it's the same set of students for all the different modules. And of course, we have prizes and surprises for every program. We keep telling them, which guest is going to be here, and they keep coming back. And of course, they want their certificate. So this program has a certificate at the end, and it is based on participation.
Filiberta Peña from the community of Cristo Rey has been a cane farmer for over a decade here in the North. With the additional knowledge obtained from the field school, she plans to see improvements with their cultivation.
Yo les aconsejara a las mujeres que es bueno salir en la escuela de campo, porque en veces no toda la vida vamos a tener a los maridos al lado de nosotros. Y al futuro, que estemos viniendo a la escuela de campo, vemos cómo se trabaja el campo, porque así podemos conseguir trabajadores, y como dueña uno debe de asistir para ver que se esté haciendo bien las cosas. Y por eso es que me gustaría, y me gusta que las mujeres salgan. Yo veo que apoyan también, vienen a aprender lo que uno enseña en el campo. Es como sobre de las clases de veneno, ¿verdad? De lo que se puede, no porque digo, si tiene en zacate le voy a echar eso, o porque tiene las clases de lo que nos enseñan del herbicida. Yo he oído pues que hay más, como decir, trabajar la cultivación de la tierra, porque nosotros antes solo sabíamos, como decir, es verdad, echar la fortaleza, pero solo lo íbamos echando en el tronco de la caña. Pero ahora, cuando yo agarré esas clases, aprendí que en vez de botarlo así, es mejor conseguir una maquinaria para ir regando esa fortaleza, para que ese tenga un futuro la caña, que, como decía, aproveche, sea tiempo de lluvia o tiempo de sol, para que te rinda más esa caña.
Participants in the second cohort of the Women Farmer Field School are taught just about everything from prepping the land to planting, harvesting, and even the process at the mill, and financial literacy.
Las productoras creo que captaron el mensaje inicial, que es el objetivo principal de la escuela de campo, ¿no? Es entender la base, por qué tenemos de establecer el campo bien. Cantidad de semilla, número de yemas por metro lineal, no mezclar la semilla con otra variedad, que sea variedad pura, la semilla que esté en su tiempo óptimo, que sea una semilla de 9 a 10 meses de edad para asegurar la germinación. Y también tener ese pensamiento como productor, tomar la cuenta de económicamente, ¿no? De que no solo sembrar y cosechar, pero sino ver cuánto es lo que yo le voy a poner a mi campo y cuánto es lo que yo voy a conseguir en producción y la ganancia que voy a tener al fin del día. Yo creo que las productoras se llevaron ese mensaje bien claro de que no es sembrar área, sino sembrar poca, bien sembrada y conseguir los tonelajes que ellos esperan. Y así tener mayor ingreso a su bolsa y tener más aprovechamiento de las áreas que ellos tienen, ¿no? Entonces, sí captaron ese mensaje. Lo que sí me apasiona mucho de las participantes es de que, por ejemplo, tienen el conocimiento base, pero con lo que les estamos mostrando aquí en el campo, las otras técnicas para implementar que sean productores más competentes, esto les va a hacer un plus más a su producción de ellos. Y lo van a ver ellos en sus campos, las mejorías que van a incrementar producción y van a tener mayor ingreso a sus bolsillos, ¿no?
Each participant is expected to receive a certificate of completion at the end of the field school. Former Minister of Works Rene Montera will be tried in the High Court on charge of willful oppression, contrary to the Criminal Code, following a preliminary inquiry on Tuesday in the Belmopan Magistrates Court. After a lengthy delay caused by illness on his part and an Interpol red notice being issued for his arrest, Montero surrendered in June of 2022. The charge concerns the alleged use of public property belonging to the ministry for his private and personal gain between 2016 and 2020, charges he denied. The former Cayo Central Area representative was represented by attorney Rachel Montejo. He will attend the next session of the High Court in Belmopan or Belize City, as the case may be. Coming up next, PSU faces lawsuit filed by its former president. Stay tuned.
Singing around the world, dancing with every song, and experienced in one place only. The Latin Grammys are coming to TNT.
Mi gente de México, mi gente de Argentina, de Sudamérica, de Centroamérica.
The music award that makes the world dance. With live shows by your favorite artists.
Gracias a la academia. Muchas gracias.
Los quiero, muchísimas gracias.
The Latin Grammys, Thursday, November 16th. We move with the music on TNT.
With Express Plus, you can stream on the go or stream at home. Stream the latest movies, telenovelas, series, anime, or music videos from your favorite local artists. Sign up now with Centaur's Express Plus.
Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited SMS, calls, and data, we help you save. Get up to 5 lines for as low as $30 per line monthly, only with Smart. Sign up today at any Smart showroom or sales manager countrywide. So get your business going, share more memories with friends, and be ready for the day with Smart.
Back in May of this year, we introduced you to Lizette Flores and her daughter, who were looking for assistance to improve their living conditions. As viewers may remember, the Flores family was living in a small structure which was mainly covered by tarp and locked windows and doors. Today we have great news to share as Lizette and her 2 little boys officially received the keys to their newly constructed house, which was made possible through the courtesy of Hand in Hand Ministries and Belize Bank Limited. Moving into their new home, according to Flores, is a dream come true, especially for her two boys who have had to endure many hardships.
Son bastantes emociones, me siento pues muy alegre y yo ni me lo esperaba en realidad que yo iba a tener mi casa y que iba a ser dueña de mi casita, porque decía yo, Dios mío, ¿será que sí voy a tener mi casa? Como yo había pedido mucho tiempo de que quiero mi casa, porque ya mucho de andar rentando y andar con mis niños, y yo le pedí a Dios que me concediera pues tener mi casa. Y ya de tanto que le pedía, Dios escuchó mis peticiones y tocó los corazones, porque más que todo, yo en mis oraciones, yo decía, Señor, toca los corazones para que me pueda conceder tener mi casa, porque a mí se me hacía difícil trabajar y me entiende, pero dije yo, pues a ti, Señor, se te hace fácil tocar cada corazón para que mi casa se pueda conceder, yo la pueda tener. Y gracias a Dios, Dios me concedió lo que yo pedía, que era tener mi casa, tener mi vivienda, mi propia vivienda. Estoy sumamente agradecido con todos. Yo agradezco, como les dije anteriormente, agradezco a Dios, porque sin Él no podemos hacer nada. Y agradezco a todos ustedes por haberme escuchado, por ponerme atención a mis plegarias también, porque si uno, como dicen, si uno no pide, no consigue. Y pues yo pedí en oración y supliqué pues que a Dios que me conceda mi casa, y aquí estoy, gracias a Dios.
The structure is the 497th of its kind and that has been constructed by the organization under its Building for Change program, which started back in 2003. The program provides deserving families with the opportunity for a better life.
This partnership was confirmed from earlier in the year, and Belize Bank normally wants November, which is almost always an amazing month to build. Unfortunately, the rain situation over the weekend kind of it evaded us from completing within a timely manner, but nonetheless we were able to complete with the efforts of those who came out and participate. What we do here at Hand in Hand is that we build homes for families in need. And with that, we have a committee that goes out to do assessments, going to the homes of the families to make sure that they are qualified for the services. And once the committee discuss and make a decision, then we partner with them, with an organization who's willing to participate and build with them to receive a home. The project basically is mainly 3 days to be completed, but we got this one done by the grace of God after the rains had eased up. Our project, as you all know, we basically work for the marginalized. We partner with families in dire need, and they have some. Our program is a partnership with them for 10 years. So what they do within that time frame, they give back through participation in our program, building other homes. They give back through our monthly educational sessions. So these are just life skill classes that are offered to our partners to ensure that they could function. Not only do we give them a home, but we give them the education to be able to maintain their homes and to be more self-sustaining. So we basically want to empower these families that we serve.
Total funding for the house was provided by Belize Bank Limited. But besides financial assistance, Belize Bank deployed some of its employees to help construct the house.
I guess project represents, the 12th home the Belize Bank is basically partnering with Hand in Hand Ministries in delivering to a family who would be deserving now. Right, so typically it's the bank sponsoring the material costs and the staff giving or volunteering their time for the unskilled labor portion. No, Hand in Hand comes in as the project coordinator and the skilled labor. Yeah.
Talk to us about, just the overall, feelings, emotions today, throughout the project, but today, as you guys were able to hand over this completed project to this family.
Yeah, so I believe when it was presented to us by and hand in hand, we had 3 families to choose from, right? Miss Georgina Flores and her sons, I think, were selected by the staff hands down, because we found their situation most deserving, right? It was a very good opportunity. We got to work as a staff in a different setting, with different obstacles being the weather, the mud, the rain. It definitely showed us that the staff aren't just hardworking, but they can work hard. The women from the bank with their boots, mixing cement, driving nails, lifting wood, you know. So it gave us a newfound respect for those we already knew had a big heart and had passion, for service, no?
For Flores, her focus is now on getting the remaining household items to turn the house into a home.
Sí, y ahora va a ser más diferente porque sí podía ver anteriormente cómo estaba la supuesta casa que yo estaba haciendo, porque no era un lugar seguro a donde yo podía estar con mis hijos. Y ahora pues ya todo cambia, porque ahora ya mis nenes van a estar seguros, pues cuando vengan tiempos de frío ya ellos no van a sufrir fríos, viene lluvia, ya ellos van a estar en un lugar tranquilo, un lugar seguro. Y eso me tiene bien contenta porque eso era lo que yo esperaba, que mis hijos estén bien, que estén mejor, un lugar mejor, y ya se hizo posible, gracias a Dios.
Y ahora las cosas de dentro solo es para conseguir las cosas de dentro.
Ahora pues hay que conseguir las cosas de adentro, como cama y otras cosas que se necesitan, pero Dios va a proveer, porque yo solamente espero en Dios que Dios me va a proveer lo necesario, porque siempre yo estoy trabajando y estoy luchando, pero como es poco, pero Dios sabe, Dios me va a dar las fuerzas para seguir adelante y conseguir mis cosas que yo necesito para tener todas mis cosas adentro. Okay, gracias.
Education is important in the development of children and young people in order for them to grow into positive adults. And recently, more and more volunteers are making Belize their home and contributing to the development of our children. This is the case for American actress Wendy Carter, who has been involved with assisting children in areas of music, arts, reading, and other areas since making Belize her home almost 3 years ago. Today we spoke to Carter about the work that she diligently carries out. Here is what she told us.
I'm the director of Smarts and Arts. It's an educational program for primary school kids, and It Takes a Festival to raise money for that and for Waves of Recovery, a drug and alcohol rehabilitation program here in Corozal.
Why is it that you are engaged in such a program at your organization, at your program?
I've always worked with kids and I can't stop. And it's important. So many kids don't know how to read and they just feel condemned to a life of blue collar work. And if they can learn how to read, then they can go adventure and make their own dreams come true. I was able to do mine and I want to share the love.
Right. How long you've been living in Belize, and what are the schools that you've engaged with?
We've worked with St. Francis Xavier. We're working with Mary Hill. We've got a couple of other schools that we're just starting to work with. But it's been a lot of neighborhood kids coming over to just get us started. We've been here for 2.5 years now. And we've got a posse of about 12 kids that come in and work with us. We do acting improv exercises. We do kids karaoke, and they want to learn how to read. They want to learn how to sing the songs. and they think that they know them, but they just know the chorus and they're just making the sounds. And so all of a sudden they get sucked in. I've got one little boy, Marvin, who is he's a boxer. And so he's really excited about learning The Eye of the Tiger. And it's really complicated lyrics, but he's driven to do it. And he has become like really a lot more confident out of his phone, more into your eyes.
Right.
And added to the already exemplary work with children, Carter's partner is working with young people who have an alcoholism problem.
He's also helping me with the smarts and arts, but and we're doing sports, learning how to swim. Chris is doing a lot with the baseball program here, working with the mayor and with the police and the cadets to get them playing baseball and teaching morals and ethics through that avenue. But his primary focus is drug and alcohol rehab. There's not a lot of 12-step program here, and AA has helped him stay sober for 30 years. And while there are a lot of, there are some really good programs here, Hedges is wonderful, but nobody's doing 12-step, and the success rate has not been as positive as it could have been.
But accompanying the splendid work carried out by the duo is the cost of it all. That is why a fundraiser event is being organized in Corozal this weekend, and you are invited to bring out the family to enjoy a fantastic day. And the good news is that you can also bring out your business to the event if you secure a booth at the Itzal Festival Waves of Recovery fundraiser.
Gil Harry 7 is going to be there. They're the final act of the day. We start at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with a church song sing-along, because there's some really cool like rock and Christian songs out there that like people don't even realize that it's Christian music, and they're banging their heads and having a good time, and then they're like, oh wow, I didn't realize what the lyrics were. So we're starting with a church song sing along, and then we've got my friends Phil and Debbie. You're going to have they're kind of folk singers. They're going to have a set after that. We've got a woman that comes in with a puppet. She works with a lot of kids in the Maya Cultural Center. And we've got a marching band coming in from one of the schools, and then Mula Tabula, my band, is going to be playing, and that's going to start at like 5:30, and then at 8 o'clock, Gil Harry 7 is going to come on, and we're going to be wrapping up at 10 o'clock. You can get tickets at Town Council ahead of time if you pre-purchase for $15. At the door, starting at 12, kids under 12 are going to be free. And every kid is going to get to leave with a book. We've got some kids' books, and they're going to get to do like a craft project with some of our helpers. And it should be a lot of fun, but it's going to be $25 at the door if you don't get your tickets ahead of time. So go to Town Council and get your tickets ahead of time.
Sounds like it's going to be pretty much an entire family event. So I'm questioning now, will there be food on sale?
Yes, Piccola's Pizza is doing a whole pig. They're doing it, we used to call them a pig pickin' in Virginia where I grew up. They're doing a pig pickin', and we think that Greenleaf, Tara's place, is going to be doing some of her famous vegetarian chili that won the chili cook-off at the last event. And yeah, there's going to be, you should be able to get, a beer and, just hang out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Get your tickets ahead of time and come ready to have fun. It's going to be, the church song sing-along is going to be a lot of fun. The kid puppet show is going to be fun. The arts and crafts are going to be great, and we've got different vendors, different artists coming, and we still need we've got a couple of artists slots left. So if anybody wants to set up a tent, it's $20 to set up a tent. We will have electricity available, and come and show your stuff and what makes Corozal awesome. It's time to get the art infusion going again here.
Remember, the event is scheduled for this Saturday at the entrance to Corozal, exactly at the Chactamal sign. Also, tickets at a reduced price will be available at the Corozal Town Council. Last night, we told you about the lawsuit that the Public Service Union is facing after its former president, Gerald Henry, filed a claim that the union owes him $6,641 for 54 accumulated vacation days. The days were accumulated between June 2019 to May 2021. Henry has made claims that 3 of the former presidents of the union did receive payments for the vacation days they had accumulated while in office. However, upon requesting that he be paid out his vacation days, he was met with several ifs and buts, and with that, he decided to file a lawsuit against the union. Yesterday, the now president of the union, Dean Flowers, spoke to the media about the lawsuit, and while he did not find the issue newsworthy, he went ahead and answered questions on it.
I will do this reluctantly because I don't think that it's newsworthy, first of all, for me to discuss the situation or the individual in question. However, we're all public officers. There are rules and regulations that governs us, and the gentleman who you referenced, he has his rights. His rights are protected under the Constitution, and we support him fully in exercising his rights. From our end, we will act within the confines of the law as well as within the confines of the regulation which carries over with you as a president, considering that the union itself did not, at the time of several of these serving presidents that he speaks of, there was no a manual or a handbook in place to govern the secondment of the president. That is now in place. So failing that, then when you went over to the union, you went over with your terms and conditions of service in place as if you were a public officer. And the regulations speak specifically on holiday leaves before you proceed on secondment, which obviously would translate to before you enter back the public service. And the good brother, because I still consider him a brother, is fully aware of that because he knows he has to exhaust before you come over. And in like manner, you would have to exhaust before you go over. That is in the regulation. So he can start there in terms of preparing for whatever suit or case he's putting forth now.
As mentioned last night, word is the Caribbean Public Services Association has also been notified about the current situation and is of the opinion that former president of the PSU, Gerald Henry, should receive payment for vacation days accumulated. According to Flowers, he has seen no evidence that speaks to the CPSC siding with Henry.
I don't know that the Caribbean Public Service Association side with him. I personally have not seen any letter. I was baffled when somebody told me that there was a letter. I have not seen any letter from the CPSA. Furthermore, the CPSA is like any other group of bodies, affiliates coming together. Each affiliate of that wider body is autonomous. So the CPSA cannot dictate to an affiliate. However, I would invite you or any member of the union to kindly share that purported letter in which the CPSA purports to support the gentleman's position. I have not seen one, and I'm 100% certain that none exists.
The hearing has been set for November 30th. Today, the National Assembly of Belize hosted its Climate Crisis Forum for parliamentarians to discuss Belize's ongoing struggles with the harsh impacts of climate change as a member of the small island developing states from the Caribbean. The robust discussion invited participants to examine this existential threat from the perspectives of communities who must change their way of life to adapt to the country's changing weather patterns. The forum also served as a mini review for some of the talking points that Belize's delegation may make at the 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP28. COP28 will be held from November 30th to December 12th, 2023 in Expo City, Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Diabetes can affect anyone. It does not matter how old you are, the age or ethnicity. It affects a lot of persons, and many are in 2023 not well aware of how it affects a person. Prevention methods are how to find support that will inspire healthier living. In Belize, many organizations work towards the aforementioned. One such organization is the People's Diabetes Foundation. When we spoke with registered nurse Judith Mendes, she told us how all of Corozal can come out in support of diabetes awareness in Corozal town this Saturday, November 11th, 2023.
The Belize Diabetes Association New York is they're here in a mission, and they will be in Calcutta tomorrow at the Calcutta Community Center to do testing and also to do education. And if you pre-register, you get the pre-registration. The first 100 people that register get get a glucose monitor. It's split with the Ministry of Health and the organizations here with diabetes, which is myself, People's Diabetes Foundation, and the Belize Diabetes Association, and all the organizations that deal with diabetes in Belize is in some way connected to this event because they bring information on diabetes that benefits all of us. And so it's a collaboration with all of us. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and their mission here is to bring that message across in terms of testing, education, and being aware. It's pretty much at the end of this event is that by the time they're done, you will know yourself if you are living with diabetes, or you'll know about more information about good, healthy living. So, it's a good cause throughout.
The event scheduled for Saturday, November 11, 2023 is a collaboration between the People's Diabetes Foundation, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Corozal Town Council, and a list of businesses in the Corozal district. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Friday, November 10th here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at ctv3newsbz. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.